Alex, I need you calm. Okay, no matter what happens, you gotta stay calm.
I told you I don't follow these movies. I don't ask me about something I do know. Ask me about It Follows. Ask me about Hereditary. Ask me about The Witch.
What's up, everybody? My name is JWMaher, Calamity JWMaher. I am the self-professed gatekeeper of the horror community here on YouTube. With me, my co-host from Why We Love Horror, Mr. Aaron J. Aaron, how you doing this evening?
Yeah, I'm here. Questioning if I still love horror. I don't want to go too far into it, but tune in this Thursday.
Tune in next Thursday when we talk about The Exorcist, Believer. We're definitely going to talk about it, but we'll plug that again later at the end of the show. Right now, we're here for some horror trivia. We got two gentlemen, and I'm not disparaging either of them. Anthony will disparage himself when he comes on camera. Anthony Tisdall, Alec Miller, both looking for their first win in the league. I don't know who we want to bring on first. I think we should bring on Anthony first. You have a lot of history with Anthony, Aaron. Maybe you could just help him find his confidence. Anthony, yes. How are you doing this evening?
I'm good. I'm here for yet another horror match that I will eventually lose because I haven't won one of these in a year and a half. But hey, the Phillies won yesterday. I'm happy. They're going another round. So the positives and negatives are hitting.
And you haven't seen the newest Saw movie, but you did pick Saw as your strength. So how are you feeling about John Kramer and his fun group of apprentices and traps and all that stuff?
So many traps. I feel like this match is a trap. I feel like I'm always in a trap every time I do a trivia match. But I don't know. I feel like I played Alec once before. If I haven't, I've watched him play. He seems like a good dude. The only thing I know about him is that he's an Astros fan, which means I'm really going to have to listen for that trash band banging in the background because he's probably going to try to cheat. He doesn't need to cheat to beat me, but he might go for it. So I'm going to pay attention to that super cautiously.
We will, Alec. His last match went to such death. You bring him on. Hopefully
you are kind of jarbled up a little bit, John, as usual. But I can take over. I'll interview Alec as you work through your issues as like a still framed like digital painting now. And you're getting you're down to 1p. Like it's not 1080p, you're like 1p right now. But don't worry, I love talking. If I have to host this match by myself, that's like my dream. Alec, how are you feeling about this match tonight? Do you have any confidence, or are you also not confident?
I'm not like super confident. I had a good showing last time, but it was
go to a guidance counselor, like seriously, like, or a
you
therapist. Yeah. So, how are you feeling about your category? You got the Evil Dead franchise, which I'm okay about, but how are you feeling about it? It's not about how I feel about the franchise.
I'm feeling pretty good about them. I recently rewatched them all whenever, before we went to go see Evil Dead Rise, so kind of got them a little bit fresher. I'm a little confident, not too confident, but I'm. It's really just how I did in that last match. I can't believe I lost off of missing arachnophobia, and I'm still kicking myself off of that. So I don't have another one of those. That'd be great.
I would have appreciated you beating Hunter because I don't think I did well in that match last I recall, but it is what it is.
My internet, I'm back. I'm back.
Yeah, you're back and better than ever. I can see clearly now.
I don't know what's going on here. I gotta get Bill Carriola back on here and fix my internet. But besides that, let's talk about how round one works. Round one, I asked you guys pick 4 different, whatever in horror. Pick a year, pick a genre, pick a decade, pick a franchise. Anthony picked 4. Alec picked 4, and I'm gonna ask you those 8 questions in a rapid fire format. I'll ask a question. 10 seconds go by. Aaron will ask you a question, so you answer all 8 questions. If you get all 8 right, there's a 9th bonus question. You do get 3 repeats in a challenge throughout the course of the match. You can use a repeat to buy 20 extra seconds in round 1, and we can repeat some questions for you if you'd like. Any questions before we get started?
I forgot how round 1 works, so I'm glad you said that.
I'll do even. I'll do evens this time. Let's mix it up. You can start with the first question.
I like it. All right. Yep, 1 through 8. Go ahead and number those boards. And if we are ready, we will begin with, believe it or not, question number 1.
Is that how this works?
Yeah, I mean, we're traditionalists, if nothing else, here at Why We Love Horror. Question number 1 in the category of horror comedies. How do you kill one of the titular killer clowns from outer space?
Big plot point in the movie.
Yeah, I haven't seen this movie. It always scared me as a kid for some reason.
It's pretty scary. Your second question comes in the 2010s. Who plays Jay Height in It Follows?
I like It Follows. I feel like it's a little bit of a polarizing movie for some like who hate it. They really hate it for whatever reason. But that's kind of horror as is. All right. I didn't pay attention to the clock, so I'm going to wait like 2 more seconds. All right. Question number 3, category 1990s. What year saw the release of Ringu? You got a
1 in 10 shot.
You got 1 in 2024. Oh, well, I guess a 1 in 10 shot.
1 in 10 shot.
See,
your fourth question is going to come in sci-fi horror. The main character of the Cloverfield paradox, Ava Hamilton, is from what country?
Do you like this movie for some? Like this movie shows up way too much.
This is the second time I've brought it up. Give me a break.
My point exactly. It shouldn't have been brought up once. All right. Question number 5, category teen horror, including the remake. How many prom night movies have there been? I switched up the writing of that. I preferred how I ended the question.
Speaking the passive voice, you should be a journalist.
What can I say?
Your 6th question comes in paranormal horror. What paranormal horror movie features an antagonist who is referred to as Isla the Occultist?
I feel like that word is why you took the evens right there. So
that was just an accident.
I didn't say Oculus or something. All right. Question number 7, category 2000s. Dead Silence opens with which member of Jamie's family being killed?
And your final question comes in the category of the 1980s. Who directed 1986's Little Shop of Horrors? And your chance to utilize a repeat will expire in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Can I get 2 and 6?
I can use your repeat. Question number 2 is in the 2010s, who plays Jay Height in It Follows? Question 6 in paranormal horror. What paranormal horror movie features an antagonist referred to as Isla the Occultist? 20 seconds.
I would have known the bonus question, just saying. I saw that movie
And
recently.
the bonus question, the entirety of the run of the show.
I don't think we ever will.
I'm 100%
It's not happening.
guarantee it's not happening for me.
You're again dropping out, John. 5,
Count down.
4, 3, 2, 1. You are frozen in like mid 5 hand. I blame your son. I think that's something about what happened this past weekend. I think that's causing internet issues. So I'll go ahead and you fix your internet, John. I will take care of this while we're let's start with Anthony. We brought you on first, so we're gonna start with you, sir.
Do we have to?
Yep.
I said fire. I don't know. 97. I guessed England. I said 3. Ouija, Origin of Evil, Father, and Frank Oz.
All right. And Alec, Mr. Sinister, go ahead. Okay.
He's muted.
Yeah, I'll just go ahead and look at those for a second. So 1 second. All right. And all right, I got it tied up at 2 apiece.
2.
You had right to be not confident both. You shouldn't be more confident than John's internet because it is not.
John's internet is real bad.
Like dial up. Do you need a new AOL CD? Yeah,
I wouldn't even try talking.
John,
don't
talk. Speak right now. Maybe come back and pay for a new AOL CD, because right now I'm gonna lead us into round 2.
What are the answers?
The answers before we go on. To the question 1, how do you kill the clowns from Killer Clowns? It is destroy or shoot their nose. Jay Height was played by Micah Monroe. 1998 was the year Ringu came out. Great Britain / England is the country Ava Hamilton is from. You're getting back, John, but you're still pretty cloudy. For how many prom night movies? It is 5. What is the Paranormal Activity movie featuring Isla the Occultist? It is The Conjuring, The Devil Made Me Do It, a.k.a. Conjuring 3. Not a good movie. Dead Silence. It opens with his wife being killed. And Frank Oz did direct Little Shop of Horrors. So
I thought a director question.
All right, looks like
I
you're
hardwired my computer. I think I'm back.
Congratulations.
It's still going to drop out. It doesn't matter. I got to figure this shit out for the future.
You're all good.
But we're moving on to round 2. Anthony, since since you need the boost to go have a choice, we will ask you. Do you want your questions first? And nothing against Alec, but he seems like a competent man. Anthony, do you want your questions first in Saw, or do you want Alex to answer his questions?
Just get this shit over with.
All right, Aaron, do you want to read the Saw questions, or do you want me to?
It really. I'll read the Saw questions. I mean, I'm the bigger Saw fan. I feel like
that makes sense. I'm a bigger Evil Dead fan. I'm wearing an Evil Dead shirt. So
yeah, exactly. I feel like that would make the most sense. All right, Anthony, are you ready for question? Again, we're going to start with question number 1.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, we mixed it up here. All right, question number 1. Detective Singh tells Dr. Gordon that the man in the room with Amanda, who had the key in his stomach, could not move because he was given what kind of drug or drugs?
Specific? A paralytic?
I'm going to say that is incorrect. Over to Alec for the 2-point steal.
Tranquilizer.
Closer. It is opiates. Opiates is the answer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's a John question.
That is.
What's to say?
They say
they do say.
Right.
No, they do say it. I but you're asking someone who's never touched a drug question. It's a tough thing for our innocent.
Those the ones you snort. I don't know. Do you do that? I'm not sure what they are.
How is your computer still suck when it's hardwired?
How are you hardwired and still not working? Question number. You just got even worse. Don't move your arms or something. Like, you have DirecTV. All right. Question number 2, Anthony. What is written on the wall of the room they find Carrie in near the beginning of Saw 4?
Fuck is Carrie? Oh, is there multiple choice in this?
Yes.
Oh, cool. Is it that? Shit. I'll go multiple choice.
All right.
Multiple choice.
Your options are A, make a choice. B, cherish your life. C, find your will. D, appreciate life.
I don't remember who Carrie was. I know B comes up a bit in these, so we'll go B.
B, cherish your life is correct for the 1 point. All right, question number 3. Who reads John his Miranda rights in Saw 2?
Aaron, you ever been read your Miranda rights?
I will not answer that question on tape, especially for someone who I might be working for eventually. By might, I mean I will be. 5, 4, 3.
Detective Hoffman.
That is incorrect. Over to Alec for the 2-point steal. Answer in 5, 4, 3, 2. No help from your child. 1.
No, he doesn't have any.
We almost disqualified you for cheating right there. It is Riggs. Riggs read the rights. Okay. All right. I actually knew that one. So I'm not trying to make anybody feel bad, but I actually knew. Yeah, turn off your lights. Save the electricity for the whatever you can do. Like, run it
and
by.
He froze again. So.
Run it, yeah, you laughed and it scared your internet. I've never seen worse internet. I don't know how. I'm going to pay for you to get rid of this dial-up. All right. Your final question.
Thank God.
And I might be reading Alec's questions as well. We'll see. John's looking pretty good now. What specific drug does Lynn ask Amanda for during John's seizures in Saw 3.
Jesus, why are you obsessed with drugs, John? Jesus Christ.
You would think I wrote it.
Go multiple. I think I actually might know
All
that.
right. Multiple choice. A, Xanax. B, Ativan. C, Zoloft. D, Valium.
B.
B is correct. Ativan. I dated a woman who took Ativan. She was crazy. Anyways, I'm not going to go into that anymore.
Probably a good call.
Her name was Amber, so I should have known. John, are you able to read these questions?
Let's get to these questions quick. My internet drops out again. So anyway,
it is. The faster you talk, the slower your internet goes.
Oh my God.
This is the worst.
Do you want me to take these questions, John, while you try to figure out your computer?
Go right ahead.
All right. Shout out to Noah in the chat. Appreciate you, Noah. Big fan of the channel, so I appreciate you showing the support, man. All right, Alec. Questions in Evil Dead franchise. We will also start you with question number 1. The question. Are you ready?
I am ready.
Okay, and I am officially running the ship now, so Lord have mercy. All right. What are Evil Ash's final words before Ash buries him sort of alive in Army of Darkness?
Let me get multiple choice.
I thought John was just going to be a black screen for a second. All right, your options. A, you'll die before you succeed. B, the Necrocon is mine. Sorry, I can't say these words. C, I'll come back for you. D, your soul is ours. It's still bad, John, just to let you know. Yeah, just give up at this point. I can take it. You just go to the back.
I'll go C.
C, I'll come back for you is correct for the 1 point. All right, question number 2. Oh, it's just getting worse, John. It's just getting worse. All right. Question number 2. In Evil Dead Rise, when Deadite Ellie stops singing the lullaby in the hallway because Cassie comes to the door, what does she call Cassie when she turns around? Great question. Multiple choice.
Baby girl.
Baby girl is incorrect. Over to Anthony for the 2-point steal. I'll read the question again because I believe that's what we do. In Evil Dead Rise, when Deadite Ellie stops singing the lullaby in the hallway because Cassie comes to the door, what does she call Cassie when she turns around? Answer or repeat in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Cookie.
Close. It is Cutie Pie.
Damn it.
So on the right track. I was about to say Ativan just for fun, but no. I ruined my own joke. Anyways, is John like yelling at his family right now for
Probably.
that? Like, stop playing Call of Duty or whatever kids play. All right. Question number 3, Alec. Currently the score is 4-3. Right after Ash overcomes his possession in Evil Dead 2, Annie immediately attacks him with what weapon? Answer
Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice options. The Kandarian dagger. A. B, an axe. C, Ash's chainsaw. D, Ash's shotgun. Looks like you're warming up now, John. It looks better.
I switched to a mobile hotspot.
Don't jinx it. All right, repeat or
C.
answer 5. C is incorrect. Over to John or Anthony. Over to Anthony. John, you cannot steal this question. Over to Anthony for the 1-point steal. Your options are A, the Kandarian dagger, B, an axe, C, Ash's chainsaw, D, Ash's shotgun.
I think it's an axe.
You think because you know it is an axe for the 1-point steal. And the final question. In Evil Dead 2013, the best one, also known as, after Eric brings the book upstairs and Mia tells him he shouldn't have touched anything in the basement, we see Eric also brought up what other item that was originally in the basement? answer or multiple choice or answer in or repeat in 5, 4.
Multiple choice.
Your multiple choice options: A, a shotgun; B, a tape recorder; C, chains; D, a notebook.
A notebook.
Notebook is incorrect. Over to Anthony for the 1-point steal. Your options: A, a shotgun; B, a tape recorder; C, chains; D, a notebook.
Glad you guessed notebook because that's what I thought it was too. Let's go tape recorder.
That is also incorrect. It was a shotgun.
God damn it, that was my other choice.
Damn.
All right. And we got it at 5-3 going into the final round.
That's exactly what I have. So let's get into the third round, which is the movie synopsis wheel round. You guys are going to spin the wheel 3 times apiece. You do get 1 respin throughout the spins. Let's see what's on the wheel today. On the wheel today, we have the 2000s, found footage, literary adaptations, horror comedies, and science fiction horror. Anthony, you're in the lead. Do you want to do your spins first? Or would you like Alec to do his spins first?
See, mine went poorly when I went first, so I'll go second this time. I swear I watched these movies.
Alec, your 2-point question is going to be in sci-fi horror. Do you want to keep that or spin again?
I'll keep that.
Okay. All right. Your 3-pointer will be in the 2000s. Do you want to keep that or spin again?
Let's spin again.
All right.
I know we written it down. Okay.
This 3 you must take, and that'll be in horror comedies. And the 5 that you must take will be in the 2000s. Now we'll do Anthony spins. Anthony, your 2 will come in literary adaptations. Do you want to keep that or spin again?
Keep it. It's a 2-pointer.
Your 3-pointer will be in
drug movies.
Yeah,
literary adaptations again. Do you want that or spin again?
It's a 3-pointer. Fuck it. Keep it.
And your 5-pointer.
He's just hoping he doesn't have to answer anything.
I really am.
Your 5-pointer is a respin.
Oh, cool.
You would have taken that.
I would have.
It's also a literary adaptation.
I have to. No, I have to keep them all. This is never going to happen again. I'm keeping all literary adaptations.
Oh, man. He's got to hope he's read a bunch of these books.
So do I have them. I could be looking at them.
Yeah, he's a big reader.
Get rid of the old. Let me read these. I didn't get a chance to read any
questions. A question. Yeah.
It's been a while.
My back's
since we've seen you not frozen.
Yeah.
So we're going to start with Alec's 2-point in sci-fi horror. You ready, Alec?
Yep.
Right. Following clues to the origin of mankind, a team finds a structure on a distant moon, but they soon realize they're not alone. Name that movie.
I'm going to repeat. Sorry.
Sure, that's your second repeat.
You don't need to apologize.
Following clues to the origin of mankind, a team finds a structure on a distant moon, but they soon realize they're not alone. Name that movie. And 5, 4, 3, 2,
Alien.
Really close. It's Prometheus.
You're on the right track.
Yeah. Your 3-pointer in horror comedies. I can just scroll down to that. Here we go. A group of small but vicious alien creatures called Krites escape from an alien prison transport vessel and land near a small farm town on Earth, pursued by 2 shape-shifting bounty hunters. Name that movie. Need an answer in 5, 4.
Repeat.
Your last repeat. A group of small but vicious alien creatures called Krites escape from an alien prison transport vessel and land near a small farm town on Earth, pursued by two shape-shifting bounty hunters. Name that movie. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Nothing. Damn.
That is the 80s classic Critters. That is the plot to Critters.
I fucking love that movie.
Your 5-pointer in the 2000s. You have to hit this to send it back over to Anthony. Here we go. A psychology student finds all her childhood fears and phobias becoming real after a traumatic event. Five, 4, 3, 2,
Oh no.
1. Time is up, unfortunately. And your winner by technical knockout, Anthony Tisdall. We're looking for the movie They. That is the movie They in the 2000s. Well, let's go to some post-match interviews. Start with Alec. Alec, brought Anthony back in again. So just a day. It's been a day for you guys, looks like. It's been a day for my internet, a day for you guys in trivia. How are you feeling?
Not great. But hey, questions didn't go my way. There's some that I should have known and didn't know. That's how it goes sometimes, though. And yeah, great game from Tisdale. That was awesome. It's always fun answering questions, whether I'm good or not.
We are going to be cycling through the roster again, so we'll have you back, before probably in 2 months' time. You'll be back on here again to try again. Until then, any last words for the people watching live?
Go watch more horror movies.
That is the best message we can have. So, Alec, thank you for being here. We're going to take you out, bring in. Actually, I think we should take Anthony's one away because he didn't want it.
I literally, that is the epitome of backing into a win you could ever have in a match.
I mean, your strategy worked. Yeah, strategy worked out. It's technically a knockout. Technically, emphasis on the technically on that one. I can't imagine you feel more confident after this win, honestly. But at the same point, reminder to both players: this is John who's writing these questions.
I know.
Depending on which John you get for the match, it's going to, it's difficult every single time. So
people have scored high in this league. I don't want to hear it.
Yeah, good.
Yeah, probably with someone else wrote questions.
I've scored 3 and 5 points, I believe in. So, honestly, a win's a win. You'll take it. The strategy of just stacking up literary adaptations, hoping you won't have to answer, paid off. I often do that with my round 3 as well. How are you feeling about your Saw questions and just overall? How are you feeling about this one?
I don't know. I mean, round 1 was rough. There's probably 1 or 2 I maybe could have gotten, but they weren't there. Saw, they were just deep cuts. I did watch all the movies, but it was kind of more of a base watch than it was a deep cut watch. So, I remember the scenes, except for the drinks given to Miranda rights. I don't remember that shit at all. But the rest, I remember the parts. I remember the moments, but I didn't remember the word. That was the problem there. So it just kind of worked out that way. But it's. Damn, those shits are hard.
We're closer to an Aaron and Anthony match, so that should combine for 10 points tops.
Now that you're on a winning
more than what we just did here.
Right.
Now that you're on a winning streak, is there anybody you want to face?
It's fucking Aaron. I don't know.
we might make that happen. I don't know. We'll see. Until next time, we'll drop Anthony back. We'll close this thing out. I think I've solved the problem with my internet, so that's good for next week.
That's great.
I'm going to just go mobile hotspot because I can't trust that room anymore. That's the way it's going to be.
It's just a dead spot. We all have those.
It sucks.
We had a dead spot in this match for most of it with the scoring.
True that.
To be honest.
But hey, like we always say, thank you for joining us. Thank you for watching. For Noah that's watching, for anybody else that joined in watching, for anybody that watches this tomorrow, we appreciate that too. Subscribe, check us out on Facebook, Why We Love Horror. That we're doing that stuff over there. All kinds of other stuff. Aaron, you got anything you want to plug?
No, just Why We Love Horror is, we're coming back next Thursday. It's going to be a very different episode from most of our episodes, even the None 2 one. So it will be a lively discussion. Also, just quick shout out to Noah are in the chat. Appreciate the support there. Shouted out Mac and me, which is always good, always good to see. Yeah, I'm counting down my favorite 100 movies with just my 2 cents over on his channel. So check out my Twitter. I'll be tweeting out each week. Every Wednesday, we're going through 5 of our movies. We went through our first 5, so 96 through 100. And our honorable mentions, we had 1 match through our first 5 movies, which was So I Married an Axe Murderer. So it's only the best.
Aaron's Twitter is in the description. If you need to follow there, it's in the description also. I just took first in the Face of Horror competition. So go to that website and vote for me. Keep me in first place. I'd really appreciate it. Until next time, this has been Why We Love Horror. I've been John Maher. It's been Aaron J. For Anthony Tisdall and Alec Miller. We will see you next time.
Game over.
I'll fucking kill you!